of me modeling the strategy for gathering entries using reflections and feelings about the topic. So here I have when I use the collecting memories strategy, and I have a pretty good focus for my topic. Remember, my original topic was I wanted to write about my brother, so I was gathering memories about my brother. And the main three memories I collected were that we used to steal street signs, that we used to make bugs fight, and that we made a band called the Rakers. Okay, and so I'm going to use those entries to model this strategy. And this strategy is reflections and feelings. Okay, and since I kind of came up with three main strategies, I'm going to use each of them to model this. Bug fights, so street signs, bug fights, and the band. Okay, so real quickly, I'm going to do some reflection for these strategies, or for these topics. So street signs, I'm just going to write everything I can think, kind of just pouring out of my head about it. It was a really fun time regarding stealing the street signs, and I really bonded with Eric. That's his name, my brother, Eric, during this time. And just so you know, I can always add more. I want to model a little bit for each topic so you can kind of get the full picture. Bug fights. Let's see, reflections and feelings. I remember laughing a lot while we would catch centipedes and spiders in the basement. This was another bonding moment. And so as I'm, writing these reflections, I'm noticing some common themes here. I'm thinking about like bonding and like times that my brother and I spent together that we became a lot closer. And so while you're reflecting and writing out your feelings, this is one way to kind of figure out what direction your story is going to take, because maybe if your story has like a common theme like this where each, you know, moment in that you remember about your topic turns out to be actually a time that you really bonded with a sibling or somebody, then that's something that you can talk about a lot in your personal narrative. So yeah, and then as far as the band goes, this was also another like big bonding time. So that's something I might reflect about down here. And I want you guys, while you do this strategy, to really just don't think too hard about your responses and just pour everything out that you can think of that's in your brain onto paper. Because really, the more you write at this stage, the easier the process is going to be later. Okay?